Hello, bottle digging fans. Today is December 18th of 2022.
It is 19 degrees out today in Chicago.
We have a special guest feature, Ashley Bannock, who is Mario's girlfriend, that will be filming today's episode of the Chicago Bottle Diggers. As Michael had mentioned, it is a cold 18 degrees and dropping today in the city of Chicago, Illinois.
We're trying our best to find 1870s glass. We believe that the property is from about 1870 or 1880, depending on the sandboard there. So, probed out two privies, one that's right here along this fence line. There's one that's over here. So, we'll see what we can get. We're gonna get in the first one and then we'll get back at you when we start pulling some bottles.
All right, so stay tuned. We're just in the beginning process, but we'll show you a little bit of the next few steps in a little bit.
We got our first bottle of the day. It's Hutchinson, Bros, Chicago. We just pulled this. It's a common hutch. It's Bros, Chicago. First one out of the hole. It's a freaking wet mess. So we'll see what we get into. Circle slug plate, another hutch. Oh my gosh. It's amber hutch. The trawl, oh, no way. I've been looking for that one for so long. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Show the people.
Woo!
This is unreal.
Congratulations.
Michael? Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That is some
This is insane.
great.
This is an amber John Vogt. Do you know how rare these are? Show the camera. The last one sold on eBay for $552.
Wow. Here, wipe it off a
We
little
dug
bit more
that.
so I can see. Dude,
That's
Yep.
only the beginning.
awesome.
Hold on, let me. Unreal. Unreal.
What's the value on these?
This one's another one on eBay sold for over $500.
Wow.
So hopefully pull a few more. Hopefully.
All right, we found a third bottle today. What do we have here?
I'm trying to see. Oh, FC Lang. FC Lang, Chicago.
Can you bring it closer to the camera?
Yeah.
FC
Lang,
Lane,
Chicago.
Chicago.
Let's see what.
And this is a Hutchinson soda bottle?
Yep. 1880s, 1890s.
Very cool. What color is that? Like a aqua?
Like an aqua, yeah. Got another blue cup thing, little relic. Turn of the century, 1890s hole. So
Very cool.
got one behind it. I think it'll be older. So we got a classic bottle from Martin Stove Polish. It's not really worth anything, but I think it's a solid 80s pit. Got that. I think this came out. I don't know if I can get the embossing shown. But it's added to the collection of stuff. Then we have a broken piece of stoneware. Either beer or maybe some type of ink.
And then can you show the clay cup? The blue one?
Where at?
You might have covered it.
We got another one in the hole. Another Hutchinson. What do you think she is? Hayes Brothers? Mug based. What she is? Classic Chicago. Hayes Bros.
Can you wipe that
Five.
mud off right there? in the middle?
Another one for you. 5-panel
Keep
mug
alive.
base. Keep her live.
Yep, this one is the ever dreaded.
Oh, Chicago Consolidated.
Correct.
That one, they breed. We might as well just throw her back in. We don't do that, but at this point, how many have we found?
Too many.
This is the enemy. One of the many enemies.
Let's see,
If
bring it
you're
a little bit closer.
If you're a Chicago bottle digger, you learn to hate these.
All right, here's another one.
But they're still fun to dig, in essence. But another one, keep her
So
live.
that one might be sold.
Yeah.
Big variety in this thing. This is a different one. This one's a Frank.
So this is a very great privy that we found today.
It's
Yeah.
big time. All
It's
the
given
sodas
us
we
a
find
lot
it.
of great treasures that we found.
It's always fun to dig soda bottles. So, on a frigid Chicago day,
Frank Higgins.
Frank Higgins circle slug plate right here.
Give us the date.
This is like 80s or 90s. Frank Higgins slug plate. Soda bottle. So, back with the loot right here.
All right, well, we'll get back to you when we find another one.
All right, so we'll see you in a bit.
we got another one for you all. And it's the ever dreaded. But it's a different variation of it. Ever dreaded. This is another variation of the ever dreaded Chicago Consolidated right here. But you know, we've literally found a different type of hutch for each bottle we've pulled, so there's no complaints on that.
No.
When you're finding this.
And it's loaded with glass.
I'm fresh out of the airport. I didn't even go home yet. I was just in Virginia for 3 days. And,
Tell them what you were doing in Virginia.
at a big concert. If you guys are bass music fans, definitely check out Grizz. But yeah, have 5 hours of sleep, flew here, took the CTA down, met them at the Clinton Blue Line stop, and we headed down.
Went right to
Find what
digging.
we rightfully need to get, because no one deserves to get these besides us.
No time to sleep and there's bottles to be dug.
What do we have here? A slick, what do you think this is? Some type of utility? Bluing bottle. Nothing that great.
Is it embossed?
Nope, not embossed.
No embossment,
The
so that
term
means no
slick.
writing.
Terms usually use the term slick to describe these if they don't have embossing. So,
Typically, what type of liquid was contained in this type of bottle?
bluing for
Clothing.
what? For clothing. So you
So blue ink,
Blue wing.
bluing.
bluing.
And is it a type of
Laundry
chemical for laundry glue?
Yeah. So wonderful chemical bottle with nothing on it.
There you go. All right, folks, so it looks like we found yet another bottle. Michael, can you go ahead and explain what type of bottle this is and what its use was?
It's a Hutchinson bottle used for soda and or ginger ale or whatever type of pop was in it. It's Medibro, Chicago. It's pretty common, but still cool to find Hutchinsons.
Very cool.
So, yeah,
Another
there you go,
great
people.
bottle for the Chicago bottle collection.
Yep.
Heck, stay alive.
Stay alive.
All right, we got another one coming your way.
Unreal. What is that one?
And what does this use, Michael?
Same thing. Hutchinson.
Somebody
Soda
broke.
bottle. Another Medibros. These people really like their
They really like their Medibros.
apparently.
And they didn't like to return their bottles.
So that's always great.
Yeah.
So would you say these are typically like ginger ale sodas?
Could be any type. All types. Lime sodas, like Coca-Cola knockoffs. I mean, I've found articles on them in archives and all types of crazy flavors.
Really cool. It almost makes you miss having soda bottles that look like this
Yeah.
instead of the cans that we have nowadays.
Yep. They're definitely quality made, and
It'd be great
they're
if we could
supposed
bring
to be
back the
returned,
glass and just
so.
return them, and whenever you need pop, get them refilled.
Alright.
Another hutch. No, it's actually a Joe's.
Can you bring this closer to the camera, please?
You're not gonna read it, but it's actually a I think a Halvadeck. Yeah, Halvadeck and Fisk, Chicago.
So what exactly is that? A soda bottle?
It's a soda bottle, it's just a different brand. These are all just like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, just different name brands of different
Can
local.
you give it the year again?
It's 1880s, 1890s. Get another one?
And how many feet down there are you?
Like 4 or 5.
Probably about 5 foot.
5 feet down in the mud, in the dirt. We're still alive here.
Put your arm up. I've been doing it.
All right, let's take a look to see what we found here.
It's got a chip on it. Nothing, it's just amber.
Another soda amber bottle.
No, not a soda. It's a utility bottle. It's probably like a medicine or some type of
Chemical
chemical
cleaning
solution.
supply.
Yeah. It's a generic. You'll really never know what's in it. There was a paper label on the front of it at one point.
Go ahead and add that over to the collection. A lot of great finds today. Oh yeah.
Well, day 2 here. We're back here in Chicago. Dug a privy right there, and Michael's got the first find of the day. common easy stove. Martin & Martin, Chicago, USA.
So just a stove polish bottle.
Yep.
What date do you think it is?
It could be 80s or 90s. We think this pit's 80s or 90s.
Might be all one pit. It's incredibly long, but
On the Sanborn map, it looked pretty large, but at the same time, I don't know if it backs up as further as the other one. So here you go, people. This is the content you're looking for.
big time. We'll keep on going and see what we find next.
Pulled out this, what I believe to be a lantern piece of some sort.
Some
Decorative thing. It says something on it. Something 1887, April 12th, 1887. Kind of cool. We'll wash it off later, give you all more of an understanding of what it is. I like the blue cobalt color of it.
It's another Martin & Martin
Another Chicago classic.
stove polish.
Pretty
Very
cool household items that you'll find in Privy's.
Easy stove.
Yep. So we think this is definitely just one long Privy, and we were able to do the other half today. So dates back to the 1880s, 90s, but nothing more than just Hutchinson's. No true blobs or anything in it, but we'll keep you posted once we find more stuff. Getting into the layer now. Mario, what are you pulling out? Slick.
Yeah, it's a slick.
Another slick bluing bottle right here.
Sugar top.
Toss it up. Puppy right here. Shirt top. Slick bottles, 2 of them so far. Now we also got another slick med as well. Seems as though this side of the pit is not as giving yet. So. Oh, you got a plate.
Full plate.
Wow. Maybe someone eating their leftovers and dropped it on the ground.
Ironstone.
Oh, cool.
See the stamp on it?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Ironstone plate right here. I don't think we've ever dug one this big. Have you? Full? That broke?
Maybe.
Put that next to the other relics that we found. Alright, I'll keep you posted as we find more. Chicago classic. Ailing Bros Stove Polish. 1893. Classic Chicago bottle. Put her back by our other stove polishes that are okay to find, but not really exactly what we're looking for. But I'll take it. Getting into a 1880s Privy on a December day, balmy 20 degrees, always fun. Who doesn't love digging in slush?
I know. I know, Joe.
Most people are appalled by it, I bet. But hey, that's what you got to do to save the bottle. Got another one in Sean.
She's not ready yet, but she'll be in a second.
Wow.
Oh, it's a
got
beer.
What do we got there?
I've never heard of this one. Oh, of course. Godfrey Brewing, Chicago.
How do you
Circle
feel about
plate.
that?
That's nice. I mean,
How
it's
common is it? Scarce?
yeah,
common?
it's common. But still pretty cool.
Take a blob beer any day over stove polish.
I would agree.
Oh, we get another stove polish. I think we're up to about 5 as well. So let me show the camera. Here's the very cool. I'll get it over. Circle slug plate. Godfrey Brewing, Chicago, Illinois. This bottle never to be sold. Beautiful. C&Co. Lit.lim. Wow, beautiful. What do you got there? Got a cup. I think the handle's broken off it right here, but kind of intricate, cool.
Nice. How you doing?
All right, so we're wrapping up everything. Here's all the keepers. Here's like an old lantern base from, well, the patent date says April Let's see, can you see this? April 18th, 1883. Whoever had this privy obviously had kids, because look at all of the marbles we found, including
Big shooter.
the big shooter right there.
Bennington's, and then the other one's a little newer.
But we got the Chicago Consolidated, the all hated. Another variation of the Chicago Consolidated. Both incredibly common bottles that multiply whenever you go anywhere. We got a, what's this, Joseph, I don't know what the hell this says. What does this say?
Joe's Halbedak.
Halbedak.
Yeah, Halbedak. It's like Czechoslovakian.
We got a Medibros, Chicago, Illinois. The king of a lifetime.
Those are incredibly tough bottles.
John Vogt.
Very fortunate that we were able to dig one of those. They rate a pretty high. They're one of the toughest Chicago colored Hutchinson bottles there are. Where we were digging was on the south side, and I'm thinking that his bottling works could have been in the same roughly same neighborhood.
Godfried Brewing Co., Chicago, Illinois. Common Beer. Medibros, Chicago, Illinois. Another Hutch. We have a Hayes Bros, pretty common. We got our third Medibros. Frank Higgins, Chicago, Illinois. Slug plate. And it was this FC Lang. All in all, pretty good pit. Well, it was 10 bottles that we kept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So 10 Hutchinson.
10 Hutchinsons, 1 beer. There was 5 stove top bottles in there, an ammonia bottle, slick, another slick, 2 ammonias, a slick, and so about like 18 bottles in total. So pretty all good pit. Very long one. It was about 1880s, probably about 7 feet long, 3 feet wide. So pretty happy with this considering we dug in 18-degree weather, and we got a pretty good haul. So we're thinking this will be the last one of the year, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the new year.